Welcome back everyone, Master Ryan here at Infliction. Great news, Tuesday is going to be the day that we're reopening, so that's on the 28th. There's many changes that's happened to the building during this period of time. We've put loads and loads of hours in, making it a fantastic training area for every one of our members, current members, and hopefully new members. One of the main areas that we've changed is your reception. We've now got a one-way system running through the building. You'll come through your normal entrance. Obviously you'll have your social distancing marks going alongside of the building, and then you'll be greeted by our receptionist here. We apologise at the moment, we're not fully completed yet. By the weekend it'll all be painted up, or notice boards be up, and everything will be ready to go. In this video we're just going to talk through 3 of the 4 rooms. We're not done the main training area room yet, because that'll be in a further video on how we're actually going to run a class. So please give us 2 or 3 minutes of your time, watch the video, kind of see where your bearings are with the building, and I'll be posting loads more information over the next couple of days on how to get involved and get yourself back training. The biggest one will be, there will be no just turning up for classes. It's a booking in system. To start off in the first week, it will be done via phone calls to our main number. We will not be accepting bookings through Facebook. After that, each member will be given an activation code where you'll be able to book online with our new system. What I'm going to do now is allow you to enjoy the rest of the video where we talk through the different rooms that we are now operating from Tuesday. Really excited guys, the staff here cannot wait to get back onto the mats, and above all, it's been an absolute delight being able to get this centre up to scratch for you guys. And moving on to our weights room, there'll be quite a few changes within this area. The first and the biggest one will be, it'll only be a 2-person at a time. Obviously that will keep us to our distancing rule. And then when those 2 people are in here, it will be making sure there's a machine between both of them as they're taking part in their exercise. There will be a cleaning station at each machine, which will be used by, obviously, the person who is actually taking part will wipe it down after themselves. And then once they leave after their booked in slot, a member of staff will give it a deep clean. That does mean there'll be a booking in system. You're booking, same as everything else, over the phone or online. And then once you've booked in, you'll have a small slot time, which is about 35 to 40 minutes long. You'll come, you'll train, you'll do what you need to do. And then obviously we'll have to ask you to leave so we can get it all cleaned ready for the next ones. Okay guys, so moving on to our boxing room. Same again, slight different changes in here. The metal frame with the bags on is gone for the time being until we get our kind of the social distancing rules a little bit lenient, so then we can actually start working again in a closer area. We can't see the social distancing, so we've taken it out, so it's just an open room. Moving through into the room as well. Obviously in this room again, there'll only literally be allowed 4 people at a time within this space. And it will be again more the competition team. So this room will be more the competition team room for the time being. One thing you'll notice as well on the side, all the staff's PPE's in, which means you are in totally safe hands. Hand sanitizer stations will be absolutely everywhere. You'll also notice the high vis. That's because you'll have members of staff on the car park guiding you around to the front of the building and letting you know where to go. But also on the same note as well, when it comes to the car park, we can't have you hanging around too long, because obviously we'll need the next class to start as well. Well, that's the boxing room for you. Don't worry, as soon as we get a little bit more normal, the bags will be back up with you. And coming on to our cafe area. So during the lockdown, we've been very, very busy here at the Infliction Derby, and we've put in a cafe up at the far end. Same again though, with the current position. At the moment there will be a maximum of 10 children in our class, and we're permitting 1 parent per child to be with them. You'll notice around, obviously, liquor, paint, everything, we're starting off with a very limited menu on the cafe front, but once we start to relax, obviously we'll get pushing back into our usual sandwiches, hot food and everything else. You'll notice a couple of things though. When you look through to start with, our window that looks onto the main training area is not there at the moment, and that's just to help ventilation throughout the building. So we'll need you to kind of keep nice and shush once we're in class. You'll also notice as well that we've got 5 tables with 1 chair in, that will represent 1 parent per child, and there's another 5 chairs on the main training area itself. All the chairs are wipeable. All of our cotton chairs are gone at the moment. So once you've gone, it gives us plenty of time and it makes it very easy to give us a quick clean. But hopefully you'll enjoy the new area we've installed, and most importantly as well, this is now the new exit as well. So you'll come through at the start of reception, and then you'll walk through the building and you'll exit actually closer towards the car park when you leave. This is something that we will continue to do even when we are back to normal. Hey guys, so that brings us to the end of a mini tour, just kind of touching base with you really. Couple of things. First of all, to finish off, I'd just like to say an absolute huge thank you to all of our members that have supported us throughout the whole of this time. We could not have done any of this work, or we could not even been here without you. So I cannot thank you enough for supporting the club. It truly means a lot to me, and it truly means a lot to all of the staff members that are here. And we're going to obviously repay you with seminars, workshops, events, you name it, we're going to be doing it for you. Yeah. So once again, a real huge thank you. Like I said, we've not covered the main training area yet. That's going to be on the next video, which we're going to post in a day or so's time. Yeah. But above all, we are just ridiculously excited to get back and ridiculously excited to see you guys on the mats training. So hope you've enjoyed it. The next video that I'll post will be literally the timetable and also how to get booked in. And then once we've done that, the third video will be an actual talk through from when you walk into the building to how we will be operating at each station. Once again though guys, a huge thank you, and I cannot wait to see you all back around there.